I'm a little late to the party here. I mean, the Kickstarter's already launched. People are already backing this. There's gameplays out there, and other people have opened up their massive black box from Glass Cannon Unplugged. I don't even quite know what's inside here. I assume a prototype copy of the game, but this is way larger than I know what to do with. However, I am a fan of Dying Light.
Are you?
I am. I played through most of the entire original video game.
Oh, nice.
I never got a chance to play the follow-up, the second video game. As much as I desperately wanted to, life got in the way. And you've played the original video game, right?
Yeah.
The crazy parkour, the insane zombies.
I got halfway through it, and I'm just going to be straight up here. I suck at that game. I just kept dying, and I got so frustrated. I was like, all right, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something here. I don't know how to play this.
For me, it was the perfect hybrid. Like, I love post-apocalyptic crafting world mechanics.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite. I love zombies. Something about, these blood-sucking, cannibalistic leeches running at you. Yeah. I do like them in The Last of Us, that type of, genetic modification, the biological modification, a little bit more than the they bite you, you turn type of thing. But Dying Light also had the night mechanic, which made it so you have these terrifying creatures. Like, during the day, you're okay, you can survive. Yeah. And you got this crazy parkour. And then when the sun goes down, you have these terrifying beasts racing after you, trying to devour your flesh. I don't know. I have really good memories.
Yeah, I don't. That was like when they started being like, you have to go out at night. I'm like, why? Why do I have to go out at night? This is dumb.
So that doesn't. I wouldn't go out at night. You've completely broken the logic of the game. Because my character, I'd stay home. I'm going to be honest.
Like the first one, I barely made it out alive, and I was like, okay, it's going to get easier after this. And no, it didn't get easier after that.
So shall we see what is in this? I know, again, we're late to the party, but I don't care. I don't really mind. I like opening things up. I like big presents and boxes and all that nonsense. By the way,
what's in the box?
We're not working with Glass Cannon. This is not sponsored content I'm making. We have worked with them in the past, though, so please keep that in mind while I announce this over loud, screeching paper. We're fans of the studio. We think they do great work. We're excited to see what else they're creating. Okay. Mike's like leaning away from me.
Yeah, you with a knife. It's scary.
No. All right, let's see what we have. Oh,
this is a board game.
This is why I wanted to unbox this.
It's not a board game.
Confirming what I was looking for from the get-go.
Smack your cameras.
Viking Works Custom Creations. This is like, take a hand of this. That's like a legitimate thing.
That is cool, man.
It needs a yellow Quackalope spray painted on the side of it, but other than that, dude, that's insane. This is like actually, it's not metal, but it's.
Well, these are metal.
Those are metal.
Yeah.
It's an actual.
It's hard.
I don't know, like a resin, a plastic, sculpted piece of artwork.
Yeah. Yeah, very cool. Wow.
That's neat. Okay, that's what I was looking for.
That's cool.
Y'all can leave if you want to now. We do have the prototype box as well. Oh. We have some miniatures. We have some board game stuff to look at. Game's doing well on Kickstarter.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was on. I didn't even know this board game existed.
Couple thousand backers. It's got raised like $250,000 already.
Wow.
Seems like people are really enjoying it. Seems like they're really excited about it. Dying Light, the board game. I think your box is going to be a bunch of miniatures. You want to take a look at those?
Yeah, of course I do. Oh, Velcro. Ooh.
Nice little carry case. I should give you these for your mech warriors. What do we have here? All right, so we got some of looks like our main hero characters. I like that they're doing. They've done like a parkour action shot with this guy.
Yeah, it seems like they're kind of doing that with all of them. I like when there's a more of an action-y vibe to the miniature. It looks like it's doing something.
And we've got our varying levels of disgusting abominations.
Those are cool.
It'll start sprinting through the.
Wait, so are these like minor zombies, and those are?
Yeah, I think you've got your lowest level,
ones.
your minor, your top, and then these are the guys with the weird, split mouth that's trying to consume you. These are great. I like the basing on the models.
Are these player characters?
Yeah. I think they have a really good look to them.
Brutal.
Dying Light, the board game. Cool cover photo. Now, one of the most interesting things about this game, which I'm not going to be able to immediately show off because it requires some... This is a extremely, as you would imagine, terrain-based board game. So, down in here, we have lots and lots of buildable... Terrain.
Oh, cool.
They're gonna be flat like this, and then they're just gonna, shape and pop up. You've got like these medical tents around here. So they've made it as easy as possible to set up, and then you're gonna have roofs that go on them and everything. But the one of the core elements of the game that they're taking from the video game and experience is you really are going to be scaling and maneuvering around and like hopping up on ledges and on roofs and taking a risky leap across. Cool. So instead of something where it's like Zombicide, where you're just mowing down waves and waves of zombies that are showing up, here you're actually you're incorporating the like heavy parkour element into the gameplay environment. And so far, from what I've seen on people's like reviews and people talking about it on the Kickstarter page, like it seems to be received really well. I haven't had a chance to play it yet,
dude. Let's play
or
it.
Experience it, but
let's get into it.
It is right up my style. All right, we got piles and piles of these cool pop-up buildings. These feel really good. I was a little concerned when I was seeing how these would work, that they wouldn't feel sturdy, that they'd feel like you'd use them 10 times and then suddenly they're falling apart.
I was just comparing them to the Battletech Alpha Strike ones that are like fold up, stick them together. These are a lot sturdier than that.
I love the fact that you're bringing some really nice vibrant artwork onto the table as well. Yeah. Instead of having like generic pieces that
there's
kind
like
of fit all together
on these and
sweet. I think I have the rule book. Oh, here's the main board. If you want to see that.
Kinda, yeah.
I think I have the rule book over here. Let me see if there's any flavor text in it.
Oh, that's it. There's just one.
There's other boards.
Oh, I was gonna say like I don't even know how you fit these on this.
Let's see. Do we have? Yeah, we do. Game overview. Might not be flavor text. Let's try it. Dying Light, the board game, is a narrative adventure cooperative game. In the full game, you will play as a series of campaigns, each consisting of several scenarios. You'll be able to choose which campaign you want to play first, second, and so on. What you achieve in scenarios, including character development and game world development, may transfer and influence gameplay of other scenarios/campaigns. In this demo game, you'll play a single scenario. Each player will control one character called a runner. Using a set of custom action dice, skills, and equipment, each runner will perform a series of activities in the 3D environment in order to complete game objectives. Cool. So I got the rulebook. You got to read through it. You got to figure out how it plays. It looks like once it's in this prototype copy, you've got 4 different city board tiles. So maybe that one scenario is going to be crossing a lot of the environment. But I want to see the artwork and stuff. At this point, if you're still watching, we're just opening things. I wanted to see the game. I want to play it. Here's the volatile, the howler, viral, the biter. Here we have.
That's the guy that steals your artwork.
Yeah. Here we have different heroes: Cayman, Roman, Gale, Prescott. Looks like they each have their own custom action cards, so their own special abilities that they're good at, and their own custom die, which is going to give them some unique options. And then I like the graphic design on these. It's looking. I think it looks really clean. I don't like item cards very often, especially coming from a video game, because I find sometimes they there's that guy, the ragged shopper, cricket stick,
nice.
And then it looks like we have a whole slew of different injuries you can get.
Movement cards,
different movement action cards that you can get. I bet there's maybe a pressure luck mechanic for. I'm not sure. I'm just talking. Yeah. So you got Sun and Moon. I bet there's a pressure luck mechanic for running away from the guys in the evening. Because I'm trying to think if I was going to make a Dying Light board game, how would I replicate the terror of running away from these these giant volatile mobs.
Well, and how would you balance that with staying and fighting too?
I mean, you don't really stay in a fight at night though.
Oh no!
At night you get out of there.
Yeah.
So I think it switched from like a lot of mobs on the board, lots of cool weapons, lots of cool abilities, to a helter-skelter pressure luck mechanic where you might have been able to do something to prepare, or you might be like in a better spot, but at a certain point, you just kind of have to have things work out for you to get to the end of the line. Again, I don't know that that's the mechanic they have. I'm just trying to think of like how I would replicate it if I could.
Yeah, I'd do a press your luck for sure. I think that would fit.
And then I'd have a whole range, like with the 3D terrain and stuff. I'm thinking, if you have a range of
get up on top.
Yeah, different advantages from being in position, different scaling abilities. You can avoid mobs if they're on a lower level, depending on what scale of mob they are.
When are we playing?
I mean, I can sit down and read the rulebook, and we can play in the next day or two.
Prototype rulebooks?
It is one of those rulebooks you never want to read. Yeah, that is accurate.
I'll read it. It just frustrates me.
It is one of those. Yeah, it is 100% one of those rulebooks where
it's frustrating.
That's all of them across the board for the record.
I'm learning.
It's not Dying Light.
I did not know this until I started playing Retaliation, and then it was like, oh, really?
This is really what I wanted to open up, though. This is the whole reason I did the video.
That's
like,
awesome.
People have already put out tons of unboxing. Like, it's not necessary for me to put out an unboxing video. But this is so cool. I saw people with pictures of it, and I was like, oh, please send me one. I'm going to hang it up on my wall. Yeah. I'm going to be so proud of this thing.
Yeah, that definitely belongs above the fireplace.
Yeah.
On the mantle.
Yeah, I mean, with my other sword.
We should get you, like a synthetic head, like a latex head or something to put underneath it.
Just stab it through?
Yeah. Just to set on the mantle
just
underneath it.
Just goose some blood out, ruin the carpet, Yeah. Have it be cherry flavored so you can come by and lick it every now and then.
Just make it look like it's... There you go.
Yeah.
Lickable.
Yeah. Oh, like a hot Sunday fountain head. Like a mob head.
You do it like a chocolate fountain?
Yeah. Keep it stocked.
I was thinking simple, but I love where you're going.
Put it in the middle of our board game table. We've got we've got two layers here. We could drill a hole through here, let the basin be covered in chocolate.
Chips.
I love your ideas.
Yeah,
you're full of them, and I love your ideas. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. This is a silly, quick, easy video. We'll have more content on Dying Light. I'll have a full opinions and review on the one scenario that we get to play. I'm a big fan of the video game. I'm very interested and very excited, and I have been for quite a while to see what Glass Cannon does with this. I will say this. I think they did Frostpunk right. They did Frostpunk.
I've heard of that one.
It is extremely complicated. And so is the video game, though.
Yeah.
And so I think they did that game justice. So they have a good record of taking an IP and translating it into a tabletop format. Cool. I'm very excited to see what they do with the campaign, because I think the team behind this are a bunch of crazy storytellers. Nice. And they come from the video game industry, right? Where they kind of have room to wiggle and room to play with the IP that they've been given.
They understand what makes the game fun.
They understand why the video game worked, and they understand board games as well. So they should be able to translate it. Cool. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. That's the reason. We'll see you later. Bye.